will mark 10 years since 6-year-old beauty queen Jon Bennet Ramsey was found dead in her family's basement. Today, the murder case still open, and after a decade of suspicions, there are some tantalizing leads, even an arrest, but the question remains, will Jon Bennet's killer ever face justice? Joining me today, personal injury attorney Andrew Smiley and prosecutor Josh Hanshaft. Great to see both of you.
Jamie,
thanks for coming in.
Hi, Jamie. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Jon Bennet Ramsey would be 16 years old right now. Her father says he believes that the killer will be found. And now we have the prosecutor, Mary Lacey, saying, Josh, that she wants $40,000 to hire a new investigator. Is there any point? What does $40,000 get you?
$40,000 gets you another round, another shot for some more press, some more attention, and maybe, if you're lucky, maybe you'll figure out the case. As a prosecutor, you call this a cold case, and the thing is that at this point, you've tried, and as every case an investigator looks at, a prosecutor looks at, the more time, the harder it gets. Memories fade, evidence disappears, nobody knows, so it's going to get harder and harder. But if you have the money, you have the funding, you can pay the investigators, you can pay the officers that are going to be involved. Give it a shot. You have a dead, somebody who died here, and especially in this case, it's a tragedy. If you have the money, you get the money, certainly go after it, but it's slim chances, and it gets worse and worse as every year goes by.
Andrew, I'm an attorney, and I know how strapped the court system is, even in Boulder, and I'm thinking that $40,000 should go back to the citizens of that community to pay for that luxurious flight that John Mark Carr took back from Thailand.
Yeah.
What should happen to Mary Lacey? We've been talking a lot about Mike Nifong, the prosecutor in the Duke case, and how he should pay for the fact that this case is totally unraveling in Durham. What about Mary Lacey?
Well, yeah, with Mary Lacey, what a lot of people don't know is there's another also tragic situation with a young 10-week-old boy named J.J. Mignette who was found to be murdered, brutally beaten, and had a fractured skull and died, and there has been very little that's come out from her office as far as what investigation is going on there. There's been no arrest, no indictment made, and there are a lot of questions about what the funds should be used for, and certainly where Mary Lacey, and as the district attorney, how she's going to use the power of her office.
You mentioned, Josh, publicity, and that Mary Lacey certainly got plenty of it when John Mark Carr came back and then didn't face charges in the case. In fact, they could make no connection. Although they still say it's open, they're keeping an eye on him. Another case this week that got so much attention is Donald Trump and the Miss Nevada USA case. Right. She gave up her crown because pageant officials said she had to, and now she is begging Donald Trump for a second chance. Tara Conner got it, Miss USA, for her wild partying ways. This young woman committed her offense, raunchy pictures on the internet, 3 years ago. Should she get a second chance?
Listen, I'm a prosecutor, but I'm a softie, and I think that you throw out there that somebody should get a second chance. I think everybody can, from the standpoint of Donald, everybody can see this girl was young. She was 17. We all have probably stuff in our past, and he already gave somebody a second chance. He laid that out. He opened the floodgates. So now the next person, I don't see anything different here. And you know what? She should get that second chance, too.
Well, she wants a second chance. Right. And, Andrew, she also wants to sue Trump for it. Trump filing a lawsuit against the town of Palm Beach this week for flying a flag. He is really in the news. Andrew, do you think that case has any merit?
I don't, and I like Trump, and I like how he does everything on such a grand scale. So it's not a surprise that at this 100,000 square foot Mar-a-Lago, he puts this huge American flag on an 80-foot high pole. And I think the town members should be happy it's not a big Trump flag, and it's the American flag.
It's an American flag.
Yeah, there may be one of those guys. I've got to go. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Great
Christmas.
to see
Merry
you.
Jamie, Andrew.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Steve?
Well, the